The first blush of dawn is a magical time in Qatar. As the sun begins its slow ascent over the Arabian Gulf, it casts a soft golden light that seems to set the world alight. From my vantage point, the Doha skyline appears as if forged from dreams and spun from glass. Towers that pierce the sky like the Aspire Tower, the twin Katara towers, catch the morning rays, their surfaces shimmering with an ethereal glow. It is a cityscape that speaks of ambition, of a future built with breathtaking speed, yet it rises from the edge of an ancient, timeless desert. The contrast is simply spellbinding, a modern marvel nestled against the vast golden sands that stretch to the horizon. It's a moment of pure cinematic beauty where the past and future embrace under the vast desert sky. This spectacle of light and shadow is more than just a beautiful view. It is the very essence of modern Qatar. The architecture here is not merely functional. It is a bold declaration of intent. Each building tells a story, its curves and angles inspired by the nation's heritage, the sails of a dhow, the intricate patterns of Islamic art, the shifting shapes of a sand dune. The corniche, a sweeping crescent of waterfront promenade, comes alive with the first joggers' families enjoying the cool morning air. The turquoise waters of the Gulf lap gently against the shore, their calm surface reflecting the dazzling symphony of steel and glass. Looking out, one can see the graceful arch of the Museum of Islamic Art, a jewel set upon its own island appearing to float on the water. Nearby, the dramatic desert rose-inspired form of the National Museum of Qatar seems to grow organically from the earth. These landmarks are not just buildings, they are guardians of a rich and profound history, standing proudly amidst the glittering newness. The air is still and carries the faint salty scent of the sea mixed with the distant sweet aroma of brewing karak tea. It's a sensory welcome, an invitation to explore the layers of this fascinating place where every view is a masterpiece waiting to be discovered. Our first port of call on this cultural odyssey had to be the Museum of Islamic Art, the MIA, as it's affectionately known, designed by the legendary architect I.M.A. Pei. The building itself is a work of art. It rises from the water like a modernist fortress. Inside, the sun streams through a magnificent oculus, casting shifting patterns of light across the cool limestone walls. The collection it houses is simply breathtaking, a journey through 14 centuries of Islamic civilization, exquisite ceramics from Persia, intricate textiles from Turkey, dazzling astrolabes. It is a place of quiet contemplation where each object whispers a story of faith, science, and unparalleled artistry. From the MIA, one's gaze is inevitably drawn to another architectural marvel along the Corniche, the National Museum of Qatar. This is a building unlike any other I have ever seen. Designed by Jean Nouvel, its form is inspired by the desert rose interlocking discs. Create a dynamic and immersive space leading you on a chronological journey through the nation's history. Walking through its galleries is like traveling through time, prehistoric era, pearling history, discovery of oil and gas. The exhibits are wonderfully engaging cinematic projections. I was particularly moved by the displays on traditional Bedouin life. You can almost feel the heat of the desert and hear the stories told around a crackling fire. Leaving the serene, curated world of the museums behind, we plunged into the vibrant, chaotic, and utterly enchanting labyrinth of Souq Waqif. This is where the true pulse of old Doha can still be felt. The moment you step into its narrow, winding alleyways, you are transported to another era. The air is thick with a heady mix of exotic spices, fragrant perfumes, and the sweet smoke of shisha. The sounds are a symphony of life, the cheerful haggling of merchants, the cooing of pigeons in the main square, and the melodic tunes of traditional music played by street performers. It is a feast for the senses, a place where every corner reveals a new sight, sound, or scent. The Souq, which means standing market, has been beautifully restored to evoke the atmosphere of a 19th century Qatari marketplace with its traditional mud-rendered walls and timber beams. I spent hours simply wandering, getting delightfully lost in its maze of shops. One alleyway is dedicated entirely to spices, with colorful mounds of turmeric, saffron, and cinnamon piled high in woven baskets. Another leads you to a world of glittering gold jewelry where intricate designs are crafted before your very eyes. One of the most fascinating areas is the Falcon Souq, a place that offers a deep insight into a cherished Qatari tradition. Here, majestic falcons, symbols of status and heritage, are perched on stands, their heads often covered by small leather hoods. The shopkeepers, who are incredibly knowledgeable and passionate, are more than happy to share their love for these magnificent birds of prey. Nearby, you can find the stables for the Arabian horses used by the heritage police, their coats gleaming under the lights. There's even a camel pen where you can get up close to these gentle ships of the desert. As evening falls, Souq Waqif truly comes alive. The temperature drops and the alleyways fill with families and friends gathering to eat, socialize, and soak up the atmosphere. The aroma of grilled meats and freshly baked bread wafts from the dozens of open-air restaurants and cafes. Just a short drive from the historical heart of Doha Katara Cultural Village, a place built with a grand vision to be a beacon of arts and culture. It's not a village in the traditional sense, but a sprawling, beautifully designed complex that feels both grand and inviting. Wide promenades, cobblestone alleyways, stunning architecture inspired by the Arab world. Magnificent open-air amphitheatre, classical Greek design, Islamic features, breathtaking sea views, concerts and performances under the stars. Katara is a place of constant discovery. Art galleries showcasing local artists, art galleries showcasing international artists, golden masjid of Katara, turquoise mosaic tiles, purple mosaic tiles, bridge to the Pearl Qatar, the Pearl, a man-made marvel of luxury and modern living, Mediterranean Riviera vibes on the Arabian Gulf, yacht-lined marinas, designer boutiques, waterfront promenades, chic cafes, gourmet restaurants, Kanat Quartier, pastel-colored buildings, intricate canals, charming bridges, a picture-perfect little Venice, gelato by the water, coffee by the water's edge, the sheer scale and opulence of the Pearl. If Doha is the present, then Lusail just to the north is a bold, dazzling glimpse of the future. This is not just a new development, it is an entire city planned and built from scratch. Planned and built from scratch, sustainability, smart technology at its core. Driving down the magnificent Lusail Boulevard is an experience in itself. Lusail Boulevard, often compared to the Champs-Élysées, lined with striking contemporary buildings designed to be a hub of life and activity, feels futuristic, thoughtfully designed for people, anchored by the iconic Lusail Stadium, the magnificent golden vessel from the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Its gleaming facade, visible for miles, a symbol of Qatar's ambition, the Qatar Towers. Take Atam Bataygi Skyon crossed Mataliot. Sabi Hamdi says Mizimjimita house 2 luxury hotels dominating the marina skyline. Smart features include pneumatic waste collection systems, a state-of-the-art tram network gliding silently through the streets, beautiful green spaces, waterfront promenades, entertainment options, Place Vendôme Mall, Parisian-inspired luxury shopping, a testament to Qatar's forward-thinking vision, creating communities for the 21st century and beyond. To truly understand Qatar, one must leave the glittering cities behind and venture into the vast silent expanse of the desert. We embarked on a journey south to the Khor Al Adaid, or the Inland Sea, a place of breathtaking natural beauty and a UNESCO-recognized natural reserve. The experience begins with an exhilarating ride over the dunes in a 4x4 vehicle, a practice known as dune bashing. It's a thrilling roller coaster of a ride with skilled drivers navigating the towering crescent shaped sand dunes, sending cascades of golden sand flying. The sheer scale and emptiness of the desert landscape are humbling, a powerful reminder of nature's raw beauty. After the adrenaline rush, we arrived at the shores of the Inland Sea. It is one of the few places in the world where the sea encroaches deep into the heart of the desert. The sight is simply mesmerizing. Pristine turquoise waters meeting the endless golden dunes. There is a profound sense of peace and tranquility here, broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind. We watched as the sun began to dip towards the horizon, painting the sky and the dunes in spectacular shades of orange, pink, Kamas and Day. It's a moment of pure magic, a connection with a landscape that has remained unchanged for millennia. As dusk settled, we retreated to a traditional Bedouin-style camp nestled among the dunes. Here we experienced Mayan the legendary Qatari hospitality firsthand. We were welcomed with cups of fragrant Arabic coffee and sweet dates, a timeless gesture of friendship, the air filled with the delicious aroma of a traditional barbecue being prepared. Sitting on comfortable cushions under a canopy of stars far from the city lights, the sky was ablaze with constellations. My time in Qatar in 2025 has been a journey of constant surprise and delight. It is a country that defies easy categorization, a place where futuristic ambition, deep-rooted tradition coexist in perfect harmony. From the awe-inspiring skyline of Doha at dawn to the profound silence of the inland sea at dusk, Qatar offers a rich tapestry of experiences that engage all the senses. It is a land of architectural marvels, of cultural treasures, of thrilling adventures, and, above all, of incredibly warm and welcoming people. It's a small country with a very big heart and an even bigger vision. This is a destination that truly has something for everyone. Whether you are a lover of art and history, a seeker of luxury and comfort, an adventurer craving the thrill of the desert, or simply a curious traveler eager to experience a different culture, Qatar will not disappoint. I leave with a camera full of beautiful images, but more importantly, a heart full of warm memories and a newfound appreciation for this remarkable corner of the world. It is a bridge between East and West, a meeting point of cultures and a beacon of hospitality in the heart of the Middle East. So, I extend to you a heartfelt invitation. Come and explore Qatar. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and do subscribe for more tales from this captivating part of the world. The horizon is waiting.